more fire. The Diamond Solitaire. A diamond is forever. De Beers.
Later on The Tonight Show, Jay reveals the man in the Jeremy Irons mask. Say what? Plus Martina Hingis. Game, set, match. Your local news is next.
Indiana high school athletes are about to face some big changes. Changes meant to make the basketball court a more just place.
Investigators make a ruling on the Syracuse fire that killed 2 toddlers over the weekend.
And 2 Michiana contractors allegedly created more problems than repairs. Now other contractors pitch in to get the job done.
It's a night of summer blockbusters on NBC's Tonight Show. Batman's Chris O'Donnell, Pocahontas is Irene Bedard, and the band behind Friends' hit theme song, The Rembrandts. Your local news is next.
And next here on the Channel 4 News, a shooting rampage at a city building. Why there are so many of these workplace rampages? What are the danger signs? What can be done to prevent them? We'll have a report. And Judge Ito is heartbreaking news for the jury today. Someone they know falls victim to violent crime. We'll have the details coming up next.
You've seen her everywhere, but never like this. Supermodel Cindy Crawford joins Jay tonight, along with actor Dennis Leary. Your local news is next.
Our top story tonight, the weather, but we'll also have the latest on motel attacks that are terrorizing tourists, the arrest of a serial rapist, a manhunt for the killer of Sheila Bellish, and a Common Host teen who people say is inspiring miracles.
She killed her sister, married her brother, and they called her a goddess. Cleopatra. ABC makes history next Sunday, 9/8 Central.
A dozen people are hospitalized in Huntington after fumes fill their place of business. We'll have details coming up, plus a preview of Star Wars next on Eyewitness News 8 at 11.
She killed her sister, married her brother, and they called her a goddess. Cleopatra. ABC makes history next Sunday, 9/8 Central. When a bomb threatens one of the largest airports in the country,
Immediate evacuation to arrivals.
while an $11 million heist goes down,
I don't want you going near them until we know what we're dealing with.
it's time to call in the best.
We're in. Anybody care?
We're paid to care, babe.
The return of C-16, today's FBI, ABC Thursday. She never met a man so romantic, so sexy, so crazy.
I am glad to be. If you left me.
If you're a woman looking for commitment, don't fall for a guy who should be committed. Connie Selica, Gregory Harrison, A Dangerous Affair, ABC Sunday.
Coming up, a shooting sends 2 teens to the hospital, and 2 new drugs could be the help breast cancer victims have been looking for. Your local news starts now.
And an all-new Late Show. Dave's back with guest Billy Crystal. Don't miss Dave's return to the Late Show. Monday. Now your local news.
Up next, as the battle for Baghdad inches closer, find out how local Muslims are reacting to the war in Iraq. Your news is next. On Fox 4 News at 10, another bank robbery in Dallas, but this time the bad guy didn't get away. And the long arm of the law reaches down to Houston to nab 2 brothers, twins, wanted for a 1991 murder in Fort Worth. It's a story you'll only see on Fox 4. Plus, we'll tell you how 2 local families plan to make sure their loved ones did not die in vain. We'll have those stories and more, along with Ron Jackson's weekend weather forecast at 10.
Good evening, I'm Penny Daniels. A fatal fire sweeps through this home, but the tragedy isn't over yet. Now...
Later on The Tonight Show, Jay dissects ER survivor Anthony Edwards. Hemoglobin, fibrillating, stat. And from down under, Aussie crocodile guy, Steve Irwin. Plus, the return of Blondie. Yeah! Your local news is next.
Good evening, I'm Laura Steele. Straight ahead on 21 Action News, animals without hope are put to sleep. Will the state execute an Ohio man tomorrow? And fellow cast members say farewell to George Clooney. 21 Action News starts in 1 minute.
Sunday, Harrison Ford in a powerful Tom Clancy thriller.
I'm after the man who tried to kill my family.
When terrorists went after Jack Ryan, it was more than political.
Let's do it.
It was personal.
You get him, Jack.
Harrison Ford, Ann Archer, and Samuel L. Jackson.
I will destroy you.
Patriot Games Sunday. Parental discretion advised.
Ohio's most watched news team. An elderly woman attacked in her own home. Now another victim comes forward. News Channel 5 is straight ahead.
And dresses down for Jackson Brown's Naked Ride Home. Your local news is next.
The deal is done. There is a new top cop in the Southland. He's been known to lock horns with America's mayor. We're live tonight with a reaction.
Plus, a warning tonight about a vegetable you could have in your house right now.
And a special For Your Health report tonight. Fast, effective ways to ease the pain in those aching feet.
The best in local news, seconds away.
Later on The Tonight Show, Dave's serving up Red Dragon's tasty Ray Fine. And how sweet it is, Gleason's Brad Garrett, plus twisted angelic tunes from Leanne Rhymes. Your local news next.
Another alleged kidnapping ends with tears of joy. We're live with a happy homecoming.
And terrified people remain behind locked doors tonight. We'll show you where and why.
The best in local news, Channel 4 seconds away.
Tonight, stay up late for NBC's Saturday Night Live, hosted by Christopher Walken. Plus, the music of Christina Aguilera. Your local news is next. Their undefeated record is still squeaky clean after an impressive win over the Bethel Braves. The Pasco Bulldogs are state champions. We'll take you live to the Tacoma Dome tonight. And as the state turned purple for the Bulldogs, some spirited pets are still dressed in red and green for the holidays. So for these and more next.
America's getting exactly what it wants this Christmas. The return of that man in the big red suit.
I want to know what it is we walked into.
It's Mountie Benton Frazier in the show that you asked for. And all new Due South, Friday.
You take your job way too seriously.
Jack Lemmon, Gina Davis, Kathy Lee Gifford, Aaron Neville, Howard Stern, and more this week on The Late Show with David Letterman. Now, your local news.